Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm your game bastard, Kyle.
I'm Barge Hog.
Corey.
I'm Austin.
I'm Todd.
Today we're playing G.I. Joe, continuation of our ongoing series. I think this is episode 7?
6, I believe.
Dang it, so close.
Yeah.
This is episode 6.
Luckily, you don't have to know how to count to get into the military.
No. It's also not a prerequisite for
How many bullets
GMing.
is that? Many.
A lot.
More than one, drill sergeant.
Correct.
Yeah, we're playing G.I. Joe. The Joes have gotten in over their head at the HARP installation in Alaska. Turns out it's being run by Cobra.
Yeah, we're stupid.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, to bring everybody up to speed, well, first off, if you want to listen to this episode, I recommend going and listening to the previous 5. That will bring you up to where you need to be on this G.I. Joe journey.
Or you can start with this one and listen to them in reverse order, and it'll be like a manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah. Imagine a Christopher Nolan podcast.
Only if Tom Hardy's on there.
Right.
With just like loud explosions and music in the background constantly. And hey, we're going to...
Yeah. So Todd is playing Barge Hog. Corey, who are you playing?
Lizard lips.
Austin?
The heretic.
What does that even mean?
Heretic?
Yeah. No, and I understand the definition, but what does that mean for your character?
In the G.I. Joe context?
Yeah.
I would say he probably got his nickname when he was a mercenary, probably taking down a bunch of cult members or something.
Okay.
Actually, I thought it was because he had Lyme disease. Heretic!
I don't know.
That's only how Barge Hog says it.
Yeah. Heretic.
Well, we're far afield, so let's get started. Our heroes, well, I use that term loosely. Our G.I. Joe members are in the HARP facility in Alaska. They just confronted the site manager. He dispatched Heretic and a member of the office to the lab with the evidence that Heretic had, or actually that Sparks had gotten from Summit Station and gave to you guys. And then Barge Hog and Lizard Lips were in the office when the staff revealed that they were Cobra Crimson Guard undercover agents.
So were they... I understand the subterfuge was for us, but were they doing that when we weren't there? Was there a guy pretending to be a janitor for 3 years, a Cobra guy? Because that sounds like it would suck.
Yeah. So they've been undercover at HARP for a long time.
Okay. So some of these guys aren't Cobra?
Some of them are not. So to give you some back...
Just want to know who we need to open fire on.
So, it will be obvious who is Cobra and who is not. But
Ones that are screaming and running. Or probably...
You're right.
to give you guys some, as players, some background that might not become obvious, you uncovered plans that Cobra intended to attack the HARP facility. They were outdated. They were old plans, and instead of doing that, Cobra just infiltrated with Crimson Guard.
Okay.
The clue that led you here led you to a Cobra facility just, for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
It's entirely possible that your characters will never learn that, so I just wanted to...
We could possibly just reason with them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
try that.
So let's roll initiative.
Oh, God.
So then where are we geographically, first
Okay,
of all?
good question.
Barge Hog and Lizard Lips are still in, I think, an office
Yeah.
with the two who revealed themselves to be Cobra.
Yeah, we're going to start a beat or two later.
Okay.
But yeah, Heretic is in an elevator with office worker who he does not yet know is an undercover Cobra operative.
Picture it being like one of the kids in the hall dressed up as one of the office workers.
Yes.
Carol.
Barge Hog and Lizard Lips, we essentially switch back to them after there's some of a fight has gone on, and they are barricaded in the showers. And there's Cobra, obviously Crimson Guard operatives in the locker room part, half in uniform, half in gym clothes, firing assault rifles into the showers.
Furiously trying to change into Crimson Guard.
Yeah. Barge Hog and Lizard Lips are hunkered down. It has one of those low walls in the center of the shower. There's shower heads all along the circumference. So there's that low wall.
Yeah, just enough to cover the
genitals for the movie.
Places.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you guys are hiding behind that. Some of the showers are on, some are not. So we're going to roll initiative for Barge Hog and Lizard Lips. Austin, Heretic will not start initiative because you haven't been warned by your compatriots because someone is jamming your communications.
Son of a...
Ooh, okay.
God damn it.
It's almost like Cobra planned for the Joes.
This is a good time to mention Lizard Lips is also psychic.
Is it?
It's something people from Maine can do. It's fucking Stephen King shit. Come on.
His mom's name was Dolores Claiborne.
Yes.
I mean, that's right. So, Todd, Corey, roll initiative.
Lizard Lips got a 22.
Nice.
And Barge Hog got a 9.
So these Crimson Guard, they get a bonus to initiative when they attack from. They can use their deception as their initiative, and they get a bonus when they attack while undercover, which they did. 15. So we'll start with Barge Hog and Lizard Lips. It is Lizard Lips' turn. You know, there's that steady rattle of gunfire coming from the CGs, the Crimson Guards. Some of the showers are on. There's steam. Everything's wet. Just like home. Just like in the woods back home.
Okay, so there is a lot of steam.
There's a fair amount of steam. There could be more steam.
Okay, yeah, but Lizard Lips is going to use a free action to make sure all the showers are cranked to hot
Okay.
for more steam because he flourishes in steam.
Okay, so you're going to use a free... let's say, you know, if you use 2 free actions, you can turn on all the showers.
Okay, that's fine. I've got like 9 of them.
Yeah.
Now that I have steam,
Sure.
do we have an idea of where these guys are coming from?
Yeah, so...
Or are they in sight?
Yeah, I mean, you can see them, like, there's 2 doors, 2 open doorways
Okay.
going out into the main locker room, and you can see guys popping their head in, firing a burst, moving around. You can hear them shouting to one another, and you hear somebody, "Bring up the MG!"
What's that mean? Machine gun?
Machine gun.
Great. Well, Lizard Lips is now tiptoeing through the shadows. Or steam, I should say.
Yeah, now, I mean, they're not... The steam is in the showers. It's not drifting out so much into the locker room. But if they come in, you would definitely be hidden.
Can I use another free action to fan it towards them?
You can. That will not do much.
Shit.
But so you'd be hidden if somebody comes into the shower. So you could hold your action, or you could try to disable the lights in the locker room.
I will disable the lights
Okay, how are you going to do that?
with ninja things.
Okay.
No, check this out. A somersault to the light switch. And with another free action, turn it off.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, so you'll have to use most of you. You'll basically have to use your movement to get over there. Yeah, I'll say you'll need to use acrobatics to get there, turn the lights off, and
Do I need to roll my acrobatics?
yeah, you'll need to roll acrobatics and then your infiltration against their alertness.
Okay, my acrobatics is a D12.
Your target number is 15.
That's a 25.
I think you got it.
A 1.
So Lizard Lips somersaults through. There's 6 CGs. What does it look like when he gets past them to the lights?
He does kind of like a flip and a slide. It's pretty nice. He's a regular old Carrie Strug.
People often make that comparison.
I mean, it's nothing to me.
Olympic gymnast.
Yeah.
Gold medalist.
Watch an
by the way.
Olympic.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I get over there. I turn the lights off. Can I still try to kill somebody?
No, but make your infiltration versus their alertness, which fortunately for you is not super good.
Okay, my infiltration's a D4, and I do have a stealth specialization in that. That is 20.
They did not get high. They got a 16.
Yeah.
And that was
bad.
with a bunch of them assisting each other.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Lizard Lips stops at the lights. Their guns are raised. Shoot him! Then the lights go out. And there's all this gunfire. And you hear, did we get him?
Okay, I'm going to use my mobility. I can use once per turn to hide.
Yeah, that was you hiding.
Yeah, I'm crouching in the shadows.
Yeah, okay. You are hidden. It is their turn. They're going to split up. You 3, get the guy in the showers. The others are going to look for Corey. You rolled a 22. We'll just let that ride.
25.
25. Gotcha. Yeah, so they rolled a 10 to look for you. So there's 3 guys bumping around each other in the shadows, trying to find Lizard Lips. One of them turns on a flashlight and just shines it right in another guy's eyes. He's like, "Oh, Terry!"
Are any of them wearing glasses that the steam might be able to fog up?
Sure.
Cool.
Get the flashlight out of my face. Oh, sorry, Steve. And 3 more guys are going into the shower to shoot at Barjog. Now, Barjog normally could not be hidden because he is a giant. But all the lights are out. There's steam. There's a lot of sound. So roll your infiltration just to set a baseline for these guys trying to find you.
Okay, I don't have infiltration, so it'll just be a D20.
Or no, to be 2d20. Take the
Oh,
lowest.
yeah, it's a snag.
Yep. Take the lowest.
8.
All right.
By the way, before you roll, I just want you to know that Barge Hog has stripped down completely naked and is taking advantage of the shower.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shot and all kinds
On the barge, you take every chance you can get.
He's
That's
a big,
right.
big fan of Eastern Promises.
So Lizard Lips is hidden, probably like up in a corner somewhere in the other room. In the shower, he hears guys, turn your lights on, turn your lights on. Oh my God! And they're panicked, but they're going to shoot you.
Turn the lights back off.
What is your toughness?
21.
Nope.
Boy, crack
Nope.
troops, these Crimson Guardsmen.
Also, no. So
Wow.
you hear one guy throwing up, another guy,
God.
the weapon just goes off and shoots into the ceiling. Yeah, so they all missed, and the others can't find Corey. So, Todd, it's Barge Hog's turn.
Yeah, couldn't stand the sight of the old barge hog.
The old BHH.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, I was getting a little stiff down in my lower back, but that hot water just cleared it right up. All right, where's my gun?
No, you lost your shotgun. Yeah, your shotgun was lost on the plane.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, god damn it, I forgot I lost my goddamn gun. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use these here frag grenades. Jesus Christ.
As you do in the shower.
Yeah.
Barge Hog has no inner monologue.
No,
It's just,
he thinks it and he says it.
I started to say, like, their fear is just mounting in the dark as they hear every word he says.
Look, this giant naked man just goes over to his pile of clothes and starts pulling out grenades.
all right, so you're going to use a grenade that's
Yep.
targeting. Their
This is
evasion
very
is
Brock
13.
Sampson. I just want to say.
It's really, isn't it? Yeah.
All right, so yeah, my that's my targeting.
Yeah, their evasion is 13.
Targeting is a D2. That is a 15.
That is a 15. Okay, so it's one sharp damage blast, 10.
What's Blast 10 mean?
Blast radius, 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So essentially, he's going to hit all three of the CGs with the grenade.
Cool.
One of them yells, "Grenade!" And those guys just sprint out of the showers. It goes off, shrapnel going over. They do take damage. These guys are tougher than Cobra Troopers, though, so they're still up.
Okay.
Todd, are you going to move anywhere? You could take cover behind the wall in the shower. You could move into the locker room,
Or you could get dressed.
or you could get dressed.
No, I ain't got time for that.
Now,
Now it's dark, so you can't really see much.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna hunker down where I am and wait and see what happens.
And Austin, Heretic is in the elevator. There's a little muzak in the background.
Yeah.
You're with, one of the office workers. Well, so like, what's it like being a member of G.I. Joe?
You know, I have to say, there's nothing quite like it. There's surprises around every corner.
Ding! The elevator opens.
and Heretic's like, oh, there's one now. He's startled by the.
Oh God! Oh my God! Doors moving!
Firefly is standing in the elevator opening.
Oh my God!
That's not the one I had in mind.
So you see the office where his eyes go wide. Oh, who the hell are you? Firefly just stabs the guy, yanks his knife out, looks at you. I'll take that data tape now.
I don't have it.
Mind tricks.
You see him roll his eyes, and he looks at you like, really?
All right, rematch.
Roll initiative.
Oh, boy.
All right. All right, I rolled a 17.
That's way better than his.
That'll be the only good roll I have tonight.
He rolled an 8. All right, Austin, you got a 17. You're up. What does Heretic do? You're in an elevator. Firefly is outside the door, which is open. It's a glass elevator. You're 4 stories up.
I'm going to get into a little bit of observation here.
It's a clear day. Winds out of the southwest, 30 miles an hour.
So this is a clear elevator on the outside of this building.
Yeah, it's a glass elevator.
Are the mechanisms exposed at all?
Well, this is an action story, so of course.
Okay. As soon as Firefly raises, I assume, the machete again,
Yeah, it's a big close combat knife.
Heretic takes a step back and as he does, quick draws his pistol and aims not for Firefly, but for the pulley of cables that are holding up the elevator.
All right, so yes, you can absolutely do that.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that if you succeed, you want the elevator to go into free fall.
I'm also relying on the auto brake system.
Well, eventually, but you want to get away from
Yeah,
Firefly.
just make a quick escape, be able to regroup, and
Okay.
jump back into the fight.
So this is going to be a tough shot.
Okay?
I mean, you're shooting up through an elevator to, pierce a steel cable.
All right, so then what I'm going to say is when I take that step back, Heretic takes a knee and takes aim, so that'll upshift me.
So I'll say TN20.
I'm also going to spend a story point. This is the interior, so I wouldn't call this the Arctic terrain unless you want to give that to me.
Yeah, I mean, you're in an office building, so.
Okay. So then I'm going to spend a story point to treat this terrain as my terrain of expertise.
Okay.
Now, in my terrain of expertise, all attacks...
You're an expert in office building combat.
for this action.
He is now.
He grabs
Now-
a paper clip, a stapler. He's ready.
In
You
my...
know, an office building is much like the barren, miserable Arctic.
Yeah. There's weird lights. It's always colder than you expect, and there's no living soul around for miles.
For miles.
Now, in his preferred terrain, all of Heretic's attacks can be rolled as if specialized.
Okay,
So,
nice.
So not only am I going to take an upshift, but I'm going to roll as if specialized here.
Cool.
So that I'm rolling a D2, a D4, a D6, and a D8 along with my D20.
Okay.
Oh, man. I rolled an 18.
No.
Heretic steps back, raises his pistol, aims, and out of your peripheral vision, you see Firefly look up and realize what you're doing. And he lunges as the shot goes off, pierces the cable. The elevator door slams shut. The elevator just starts to just shoot downward, and Firefly's in the elevator with you.
All right.
God damn.
So now we're fighting in an elevator in free fall.
Yes.
Fucking kick ass. Let's go.
So he is going to try to stab you.
Okay.
Like a real American. So I'm going to say, since the elevator's in free fall, that's going to downshift everything too. So his close combat blade is going to go from a D8 to a D4. What is your evasion?
16.
He got 15. Unfortunate. So you guys are spinning around, bouncing off each other. He swings back with the blade to stab Heretic through the throat, and you lunge at the last minute, and the blade goes through the glass. And we cut back to the shower room. It is Lizard's Lips' turn. The lights are still out.
Well, that's no problem for a man like Lizard Lips. He has a skill called Friend of Darkness.
Do you really?
Yes.
Actually sounds like a name of a Stephen King novel.
Can I rename it to Eyes of the Lizard?
Yeah, I don't
Can
care.
lizards see in the dark?
I have no idea.
I may attempt to do a difficult 10 alertness skill test to see in darkness up to 30 feet as if it was dim light. I learned how to do this back in Maine. Like, whenever a nor'easter would hit and we'd lose power, I learned how to navigate my house pretty well just by the light of a hurricane lantern and a kerosene heater, sir.
I mean, since he's a Mainer, it should really be called Eyes of the Barn Owl.
Yes.
Yeah, make the roll.
Okay, my alertness is a D4.
And you're trying for a 10 here?
10. Got a 12.
So there's three
My
guys.
eyes light up. when they say-
You hear that cool, like, sound of, like, Sam Fisher's night vision goggles?
Splinter Cell. So there's three guys in the locker room area with you, looking around foolishly.
So Lizard Lips is hidden from them. He's going to stay low to the ground. He's going to crab walk towards them.
Sure.
Along the floor or the ceiling?
The floor. He's not fucking
not Spider-Man.
Reagan from Exorcist. Yeah, so he's going to go to the closest one and try to kill him.
Ninja attack?
Yes.
Okay. Toughness 14. Though it's hand-to-hand combat, so evasion 13.
Well, I'm going to use my katana.
Yeah, evasion 13.
So that's my finesse. That's a D4 as well.
Have we been doing it where if you're attacking from hiding, you get advantage or something like that? Because that makes sense to me.
I believe so.
So yeah, I'd say roll with an edge.
I got a 13.
Oh, right on the money. Yeah, well, that's what you need. So how much damage does your katana do?
1 sharp.
1 sharp. So you sneak up behind this guy, slashing it, and he goes, ah! Blood sprays across the locker room. He turns, illuminates you with the light.
Lizard Lips uses mobility to once again disappear into the darkness.
Okay, done. He just disappeared. It's like a ninja.
I'm a ninja
Oh, that explains a lot, actually.
from Maine. Banger to be precise.
Yeah, just got confusing again. It is their turn, so they are going to again try to find Lizard Lips. So go ahead and roll your infiltration to set their obstacle, basically.
That is a 3.
Feel good about their chances.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 on the 20-sided die. Is that a fail?
Ooh, that is a fumble.
Okay, I'm going to use a story point to re-roll the result of a 1.
Good call.
Yeah, we got a saying back in Maine. If you ever roll a 1, try it again. That'll be fun. It's a 20.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
What did your
That was fun.
So it's a 22 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they rolled a 12.
Cal very dejectedly
Very
taking
sad.
some.
One of them says, "This is stupid," and he goes over and flips the light on, and there's a piece of tape on it. It's like, what's wrong with this thing?
Old main trick.
The guys inside the shower are getting up from leaping because of a grenade, and they're gonna again probably pointlessly try to shoot Todd.
I got 4 more of them grenades where that one came from.
They're getting hit with hot water, too.
Yeah.
So now they're in steam.
That's true. I'm gonna downgrade their attacks by 1.
Yeah.
16. That's good. Corey, all Lizard Lips hears from the shower is just machine gun fire and Barge Hog quipping.
What the hell? You fellers can't even hit a naked dude? What the fuck? I'm sitting here, the lights are on now. I'm just standing here naked as that motherfucker on the cover of Rush's Hemispheres album. And y'all can fucking hit a thing.
Todd, it's your turn.
The naked man, traditionally the easiest target in nature.
Okay, so Barge Hog, as we established earlier, does not have a shotgun.
No.
Does he still have his pistol?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, Barge Hog's going to grab his pistol, and he's going to aim. How many of them Cobra fellas are in the shower?
There's 3 guys. They're all wounded.
Well, whichever one's closest.
Toughness 14 is your target. So what you're targeting?
My targeting is a D2, so that goes up to a D4.
Yup.
It's an 11.
That is not sufficient. It is covered in water because it was under a shower. Because, Barge Hog is not the most careful. So your aim is off. It just shoots through the wall. They duck their heads. And we cut back to the elevator, still falling down the side of the building. It is Heretic's turn.
Just turn the lights off.
What's the situation look like with us falling? Are we kind of just floating around the non-gravity of this elevator right now?
Yeah, you guys are inceptioning it.
As a free action, I'm going to say Heretic grabs hold of some random part of the ceiling and steadies himself with it, also keeping himself away from the floor of the elevator, pending the elevator's imminent arrival at ground 1.
Soon.
And raises his assault rifle and fires a blast directly at Firefly.
Okay, because the elevator is falling, down tick 2.
Can I say that steadying myself on the ceiling allows me to take aim?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm a forgiving person.
Okay. All right. So then that's just going to get me to a D4. To 21.
So close.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're about to fire. Firefly pushes off the other side, comes up under your assault rifle, and pushes the barrel up, and it just looses the clip into the ceiling. And he's going to try to stab you right in your stomach.
So I assume this elevator's falling pretty slowly. It's 4 stories.
It's going to hit at the end of this round.
Okay.
Unless your evasion is a 9,
I'm good.
he missed. Stabs towards you, gets caught in your soldier utility belt, stabs your canteen.
Yeah, so as Heretic kind of wrestles with his knife arm, Heretic looks directly in Firefly's eyes and says, "Ground floor, lingerie, hats, and neckties."
And then the elevator slams into the ground.
Oh, God.
So I'm thinking athletics.
Oh, awesome.
Do you have that?
No. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. I have D4.
Turns out Firefly actually does not. 15 is the target number.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 10.
He rolled a 5.
Ooh.
So the elevator slams down, the door dings open, and Firefly and Heretic are unconscious on the floor. God. Which one will wake up first? We'll find out. But meanwhile, back in the showers, Lizard Lips,
Yes.
it's your turn.
So none of these guys are dead, right?
None of these guys are dead.
I'm going to change that.
Okay.
So the guy I stabbed, I'm going back after him with katana.
Okay.
And I'm crab walking again, so I'm coming in low.
Sure.
Or no, actually, this time I do the centipede at them.
Okay.
Used to be pretty decent at the breakdancing.
You have an edge.
Never won an award or anything. I just did it for pleasure.
You're still hidden.
It's 15.
And you're just doing 1 sharp damage?
Yeah, I come up behind him low and try to like swing the sword upward between his legs.
Yeah. You cut through him. There's this squelching, screaming, and he goes down.
Oh, sorry for the red touch.
I assume you're gonna.
It works on multiple levels.
I assume you're using a free action to hide.
I disappear back into the shadows.
I mean, they're gonna look for you in their round, so go ahead and roll your infiltration to set their difficulty.
That's 14.
They rolled an 18 and a 4, or actually a 2 because it's a D2.
Ah.
So they got a 20, and that's a crit. So the guy finally gets Lizard Lip's tape broken off the light, turns the light back on.
This is the strongest Scotch tape. That's real Maine Scotch tape.
Shoot him! And they are unloading their assault rifles. The first guy's blinking his eyes. He wasn't ready. His bullets go wide. He rolled a 2. The other rolls a 14 against your evasion. Or toughness, I'm sorry.
My toughness is a 14.
Oh, 1 sharp damage.
I'm going to use another story point to add 1 to my defense.
Good call. That will block it.
Ha-ha.
How does Lizard Lips get out of the line of fire?
He grabs the door to one of the bathroom stalls and
Sure.
slams it in front of him to absorb the bullet fire.
Sure, and yeah, the Cobra reinforced these, so they're bulletproof.
Yeah, of course. 9 out of 10 Cobra personnel are murdered while shitting.
So the guys in the bathroom with Barge Hog, just stab him, just stab him. They have bayonets on their rifles, and they're all closing in on Barge Hog. They're all assisting each other. Unless your evasion is 11.
My evasion is 14.
Yeah, so Barge Hog is just dancing among their stabbing bayonets, dodging every one of them.
He's literally bare ass naked, and he's just like sort of dancing back and forth so that his pecker slaps against his thighs, like, you know, just.
It's just, they find it disconcerting.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's your turn.
didn't have any luck with my pistol last time. I'm gonna grab another one of them grenades, see if I can't cause a little more damage, these Cobra fellas.
Targeting, evasion 13.
And that's a 10.
No, that's not going to be enough. One of them kicks it, flies through the locker room door, lands in a toilet, blows up the porcelain.
It's quite the cherry bomb.
In the elevator, Heretic and Firefly are going to have to make conditioning rolls.
Fuck.
To see who wakes up first.
Nothing for conditioning. Does that mean I'm rolling with a snag?
Yep, he doesn't either.
Okay. All right, I rolled an 18 and a 14, so got to go with that 14.
I rolled a 10 and an 11. So I'm going to go with the 10 because the rules require it.
Yeah.
So Heretic, eyes open. He's staring at a elevator ceiling with holes blasted through it. I'm going to say you took 1 health damage. You're conscious. Firefly, as far as you can tell, is unconscious. You can hear the echo of gunfire from elsewhere in the building at this point.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is zip tie Firefly's arms and make sure he is incapacitated for the remainder of our operation.
Do you have zip ties with you?
I don't, but I have broken elevator cables.
I'll allow it.
Nature's zip ties.
What skill are you using to tie him up? Survival would probably be good for tying things.
Okay, so then that's going to be a D20 and a D4.
Yeah, essentially you're setting his difficulty to try to escape later. So.
Oh, it's a 17.
Oh, and you critted.
Oh, I did!
Ooh,
Roll a 4 on the D4.
okay, so that makes it better than normal. So I'll say you can either add another 5 to that, or ask for some other boon that you can come up with.
No, I'm going to add a 5 to that difficulty, so it's going to be a 22.
So you tie him up with the spool of elevator steel cable. So he's still unconscious.
So I assume that's going to count as my action.
That's your action. No,
Okay.
you can still move.
All right, so then Heretic gets his assault rifle out and up and starts clearing that fucking hallway, moving toward the sound of the gunfire.
Okay. Back in the locker room, Lizard Lips. The lights are on.
I turn them back off.
I mean, you can definitely do that.
I'm not going to turn the lights back on. I'm going to try to use the steam to my advantage.
Okay.
Reminds me of this time back in Maine. This crazy mist came down from the mountains. Me and some other town folks had to hide in an old grocery store. Religious lady, bad scene.
Interesting.
I learned a lot about killing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just these soldiers are pretty much at the same health, is that correct?
These guys, yeah. These
Okay.
guys have not had any damage done to them.
Well, I'm going to come at them
All right.
with a sword.
Now, doesn't have your katana have something where you can like uptick to do more damage or down tick to do more damage?
I can down tick to try to hit 2 of them at the same time. Yeah. Which I'm not going to do. So they're very close to Barge Hog, correct?
The two guys in the locker room with you are not. There's 3 guys in the showers with Barchog.
Okay. Oh, wow. There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, there were 6 CGs.
Okay, I'm going to come at the one that was just shooting at the door.
Okay.
Wait, does CGs stand for Cobra Guys?
Crimson Guard.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the guy who just shot at me and
Ninja attack.
with my sword.
Okay. Evasion 13.
Oh, that ain't good. That's a 3.
Lizard Lips does some ridiculous flip over one of those big laundry baskets. Comes down with the katana to hack the guy. He gets his rifle up, blocks it, and he is going to try to stab you with the bayonet.
Rude.
What is your evasion? Probably
19.
really ridiculous.
19.
It's not a 19.
Yeah, thank you.
Lizard Lips easily dodges that. The other guy yells, "You're blocking my shot, Adam!" And he's going to come in for a stab. That is a 18. No. We see this guy running, bayonet raised. It's like a scene from some Revolutionary War movie. And the bayonet's coming closer to Lizard Lips' head. It's going to katana up, sling, knock it away.
Yeah, very slow motion. I just kind of turned my head to the side and go, ta-ha.
Yeah. It just gives you a nice close shave.
Yeah. I actually kissed the bayonet blade.
Oh, Barchog, guys, these guys in here, they're just going to dogpile you. Just going to dogpile you.
Yep.
Bayonet, they just throw that. They're just so, just get him, just get him.
Barjog standing there, bare ass naked, just looks at him and says, "Get some."
It'd be great if they were like, let's fight fire with fire, and they strip down.
One guy like, no, I'm not. That is a crit. What is your evasion? I'm assuming it's not 24.
No, it's 14.
One guy goes for his legs, knocks Barchog out down. The other 2 guys pile on, and they're just slamming punches. You take 2 damage.
Ooh.
2 health. Off the hog.
So that's 2 off of my current health?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, his health is at 7, so that knocks him down to a 5.
Yeah, we
Gotcha.
started this adventure at max health after the plane ride gave us a chance to rest.
Yeah. Okay. And it is Hog's turn. Someone just needs your hog.
Uh-oh.
Now you're in a big man pile, hand-to-hand combat.
I think it's time to try reckless abandon. I gain a +2 on all strength skill tests, and I gain a bonus health, and the bonus health goes away when I end my reckless abandon.
Which is basically the
Never.
combat.
Yeah, never, yeah.
So essentially in hand-to-hand combat, you uptick 2 times. So your might,
My might is D2.
so that'd go up to a 6.
My brawn is D6.
Well, I think might is used for fighting, and I think brawn is used for like
Carrying.
carrying
Feats
crap.
of strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
feats of strength.
All right, so my might goes up to D6.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna try to grab one of these Cobra fellas by the head and like twist his head around and like snap his neck, much like Mel Gibson in the first Lethal Weapon movie. Like he did that one fella. I rolled a 9. See, my hands are still wet from the shower, and my fingers are all pruned up.
This guy managed to get his helmet on, so you're just slipping and sliding all over his helmet. Austin, Heretic is advanced. You're outside the locker room. You can hear gunfire from inside. Obviously, it's Barchog yelling. There are office workers running for their lives, regular college employees, students. What is Heretic doing?
He puts a finger to his ear and says, "Joe's, come in."
Just static.
Testing out the communications and...
And that's your turn. Okay, well.
Now, you can try to mess with your communications gear to get a signal. That essentially would be a technology,
Well, you're right outside the door.
I started to say, I'm outside the door. I'm not fucking
or
with that.
you can just go in.
Yeah. So Heretic kicks open the goddamn door and levels that assault rifle.
There's 2 guys in hand-to-hand combat trying to bayonet Lizard Lips in this locker room. And you can hear some slipping and sliding from the showers beyond. There's steam everywhere.
Yeah, that's Heretic's first thought. It's like, why is it so smoky?
Mainly what you're hearing from the shower is Barjog's butt cheek scooting along the tile floor.
Yeah, it is very noticeable.
He's going to take aim with his rifle and try to plant some in their heads.
Alrighty, they are toughness 14.
So taking aim up shifts me to a D8. Ooh, that's a 10.
That's a miss.
Yeah. And Bartog is murdered. Riddled with bullets.
Yeah, so the assault rifle roars, blasting the tile walls. The Crimson Guard ducks behind one of the bulletproof stall doors.
So I'm going to use a free action to, after I fire, duck back behind the cover of the doorway.
Okay, Corey, it's your turn.
So a rifle-mounted bayonet has just whizzed past me. Mm-hmm. Okay, what I'm going to attempt to do is like a cool flip. And as I do that, using my momentum, judo, grab the rifle and try to wrench it from him and use it against him and stab him directly into the heart.
Okay.
Yes.
So this would be hand-to-hand combat, so finesse.
Or is it acrobatics?
Do you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you
Because
use
of
acrobatics. It'll just be harder than his normal evasion, so I'll just add 5 to his evasion, so 18.
18? Okay, I got a D12 in acrobatics. That's a 9.
Lizard Lips completes this awesome flip, hand coming up to grab the rifle. The guy is so stunned by the amazingness of the flip that he just stumbles backwards out of range.
Aw, damn it.
He's shooting at you,
Okay.
and the other guy's shooting at Heretic. No, that's not gonna. He rolled like a 4.
They've been living that office life for too long. Makes you soft.
They need to get back out on the range.
Yeah.
Austin, is your toughness 10?
14.
No, well then he misses again. These guys are idiots.
Plus, I'm behind cover.
Yeah, that's true. Guys in the shower gonna try to beat up Bartok again. Toughness is not 18, is it?
Toughness is 21.
So at this, they're just like trying to wrestle you to the ground. It's just like wrestling a freaking pig. Like you can't get a grip. He doesn't seem to care what you do.
Hey, I mean, he's wet. I mean, he's all slicked up. And naked.
None of his limbs move the way you think they should. They're so frustrated. It's your turn, Todd.
All right, well, once again, since we're in hand-to-hand combat, Barjog, like, in his head, he hears, Kalima!
Oh, boy.
Shakti Day!
Shakti Day! And he's gonna reach out and just try to rip one of these Cobra fellas' hearts out.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm using might, and I'm still in reckless abandon. Oh, that's a 20.
Ooh.
Well, they already took damage.
Yeah.
So Barjog grabs this guy, call it Ma Shakti Day, and rips this dude's heart out.
Jesus.
Lizard Lips and Heretic hear the blood-curdling screams.
Heretic actually leaves cover to lean around the door frame and just watch in horror.
Sounds like a man's heart just got ripped out. Showed it to him before he died.
So that Crimson guy's dead. The other two, they're going to have to make some kind of, I don't know,
Sanity check.
morale check.
Scared roll.
They both run away immediately.
Yeah!
They
In
drop
what
their
direction?
guns. They're just running out of the... There's 2 different rooms to go into the locker room.
Oh, okay.
They're just running out. They're just running, screaming. Clearly, their will is broken. Austin, it is your turn.
I'm going to disregard the fleeing CGs for a moment and fire another burst at the guards wrestling with Lizard Lips.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's a 15.
That's a hit. How much damage did your assault rifle do?
1 sharp.
This guy takes cover inside a stall. Bullets are blasting through it. Shrapnel's everywhere. He's screaming. Not dead. Wounded.
So I was aiming for the one actually in contact with Lips. So
Yeah, that's just...
give him room to maneuver.
Yeah, he backs off. It is your turn, Corey.
I kill him.
Okay. He dies.
He's pretty banged up, right?
He's had worse days, but not many.
Lizard Lips is going to forego the katana for this moment
Okay.
and use some judo. He grabs the guy by the back of the hair, by the tuft, and does a judo move to push forward momentum into the bathroom stall that's still open, and I want to basically break the top of his head off on the toilet.
You were going to drown him in the toilet. Jesus.
Oh, I'm not cruel.
Yeah, 13.
Okay, so I'm going to use my might on this because it's hand-to-hand. That's a D8.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Oh.
So close.
Yeah.
So Lizard Lips does this cool move, slamming the guy's head towards the toilet. The guy's feet slip, and he falls forward as his head plunges into the toilet.
That's what you get, you potty mouth.
So he's very discomfited, but not dead. And he's going to strike back at Lizard Lips. 15 on your evasion.
And 19. Yeah, I'm a slippery eel.
The other Crimson Guard, he's advancing across the laundry room, like sprinting past the door, firing a burst from his assault rifle as he does, trying to get to the other door. Is your toughness a 7, Austin?
No, it's a 14.
Well, it doesn't hit you.
Funny that.
Todd, it's your turn. You have a human heart in your hand. There's a huge pool of blood being slowly washed down a couple different drains.
Barchog's just gonna get dressed.
Yeah.
He's gonna rinse the blood off of him and put his clothes back on. He's clean.
Sure. Austin, it's Heretic's turn.
If I throw my machete at somebody, does that still count as a targeting?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. So as he moves into the room, covering the Cobra wrestling with lips with his rifle, Heretic takes a knee and pulls his machete from the scabbard at his back. Can you take aim with a machete?
Yeah, it's targeting, so you could.
Okay. All right. So then I'm still going to upshift, and he hurls that machete across the room, aiming for the other Cobra's face. Because we've just got one guy left, other than the one currently engaged with lips, right?
Yes.
All right. That's a 16.
Heretic hurls the machete, spins through the air, lands on this guy's shoulder. He's looking at it. Ah! It is Lizard Lip's turn.
Okay, the guy's head is kind of in the toilet right now.
Yes.
Okay, Lizard Lips is kind of upset. He's tried to do 2 cool moves in a row, and they didn't pan out.
Sure.
He's not going to torture the man or anything like that because he's nice.
Well, he's from Maine.
But he is going to take his nunchucks and wrap them around this guy's throat to choke him out. I'm not going to drown him. That'd be cruel.
No, that's cruel. Yeah.
Lizard lips don't play.
That's my finesse with the nunchucks.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a 17 and a crit.
So, I mean, you just need to inflict 1 point of damage to take this guy out. So
Okay.
you'll do that, but you're due another boon from your crit. So
Would I be able to use the crit to attack the other guy as well?
potentially, if it's awesome.
Okay. What I'm going to attempt to do is
Okay.
jerk this guy up with my nunchucks around his neck
Sure.
in a very swift judo motion,
Sure.
scissor the nunchucks
Okay.
to try to make his head pop off. Because I want him to go fast,
Break his neck.
and the head needs to come off.
I see.
If that's
very
possible.
important.
Okay,
Yeah.
because then what will happen?
Because when the head begins to fall from the sky, I will kick it towards the other soldier, attempting to hit him in the skull and give him like
A hematoma.
like a hemorrhage. Yeah. Now,
So whether it is from the impact of his friend's head physically or just the shock of it, he falls down.
okay,
It doesn't move.
I cut his ears off and take him as trophies. No, he would never.
So the three of you are in the locker room.
Oh, hello.
Steam is settling. The showers have finally run cold.
I leave you guys for 5 minutes and everything goes to shit.
Bartog, your piglet's out. And the water's getting cold. It's not doing you any favors, sir.
Barchog puts the hog back in the pen and zips his pants up.
So I just rolled for Firefly's escape.
Okay.
He rolled an 8.
Awesome.
Ooh.
So we see this wide shot of the Harp building. There's this long service road, and down it are coming cop cars and fire engines, state trooper vehicles. There's people streaming out of every entrance. And high above, there's a rattler sweeping around, and we hear part of a conversation. No, sir, I'm not receiving any signal from Firefly. Police are closing in. Should I deploy ordnance? Understood. Returning to base. And so without firing, the rattler breaks off and heads north to some undisclosed Cobra base. Meanwhile, on the ground, the police have arrived, mopping up as begin. The remainder of the CGs are rounded up, and Firefly is taken into custody as Wild Bill lands a helicopter to take the Joes back home.
Hello, William.
Good job, guys. You captured Firefly. Did not see that coming.
Thank you.
Hey, Bill, tell me, how many more days before this mission's over? Because I was like, just telling my compadres here, I got to be back on the boat in 5 days.
All right, well, I'm ready to fly y'all home. Just, maybe you should talk to an officer or something. Send it up chain of command. I'm from Texas. We don't have water. I'm kidding. We're on the ocean.
Well, get us in the air as quick as you can.
So
As our friend Firefly taught us, what goes up must come down.
well, that's ominous.
Hey, Bill, check out this heart.
Actually, can I have that?
Oh, yeah, I'll let you have it. You have it,
Heretic loves taking
Oh,
souvenirs.
it's very nice of you.
There you go.
We know Barge Hog's going back on the boat. What are you planning to do with your time off there, Heretic?
Well, I'm going to see some more of the world. I've only seen 3 cities in the U.S.
Yeah.
I'd like to see another country for once.
And one of them's Phoenix, right? Dear Lord Almighty.
One of them's Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes.
What about you, Lips?
Well, I got a sweetie back home. Don't know if I told you about her.
Oh?
Old Molly Tom Bohannon.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. She's from Canada, she is.
Molly Tom Bohannon.
Yeah, I haven't actually met her in real life.
Oh, God.
But she looks a lot like Kathy Ireland.
Did you meet her over Xbox Live?
Lizard Lips is getting catfished by Major Blood. I am an 18-year-old girl.
No, I actually met her on Cold People Meet. Oh, Molly Tom Bohannon. That's the one for me.
I think you'll get back home just in time for the county fair.
I'm going to kill somebody there.
All right, so I'm super happy with that.
Yeah, good. Good job, guys. So you guys are going to level up to level 3.
Awesome.
Cool.
I have no idea what you get at level 3.
Start to say, we'll tell you the effects of that next time we join up with the Joes. Hey, guys, can I finally get rid of the reputation of being the one that dies all the time?
No.
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 Fuck.
Everybody has to be known for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you to our sponsor, Barrel and Bond.
Barrel and Bond, you can actually go nude in there. So, nice little tie-in with tonight's episode.
They encourage it.
Absolutely, yeah. Clothing optional.
Yeah.
So thanks to our Patreon members. There were, well, I guess technically there were 2 Patreon members in the night story. Stephen Ryder and Adam Story were CGs. We'll assume both died.
We've had a lot of new Patreons.
Hey, that
going
was
up.
that was money well spent.
Yes, thank you, Patreon members. You've been very generous, and we like you.
Yeah.
We do.
We'll never know if one of you had your heart ripped out by Barge Hog, but
All right.
you can imagine that it was you.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening. I'm Kyle.
I'm Barge Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin. As you've followed the adventures of the G.I. Joes, you've learned several lessons over the years. Like never ice skate over a frozen pond, or never ride your bicycle over fallen power lines. Today I hope you've taken some hearty wisdom from the adventures of the G.I. Joe bastards. And today's advice is, never step into a falling elevator. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle.